na. Hello my loves and welcome to another video. If you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Chrissy. If you have, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a Shop My Stash video. So if you are interested in that kind of video, then go ahead and stay tuned. Alright, so my Shop My Stashes usually start with a review of my last Shop My Stash. I haven't done a Shop My Stash in a very long time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review of the products that were in my everyday makeup bag, which is right here with all my new products in it. And then I will go into the new products. Usually I will give a quick review of the products that are in my were in my Shop My Stash bag and whether I am going to be decluttering them or not. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going in any particular order. They're just sitting right next to me, so that's how I'm doing them. So the first thing in here was my Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth lip gloss. This was my sparkly lip gloss for last month, and I really did enjoy this. It's not as sparkly as I thought it was, but it is very pretty. So that is that. Then, oh, and I purchased this. Next we had the Too Faced, let's see, High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in Hidden Talents. I received this in a Boxy Charm or a Boxy Premium. I don't remember. I know I received it last month. I just don't remember which one I received it in. It's very, very pretty. I really did like it. It's sheer, but it does have more pigment than the Sweet Mouth. I usually have a lip gloss that has pigment and a lip gloss that is just sparkles. So this was my pigment one. Next, we have the Kosas. It doesn't say what kind it is. It's a Kosas lipstick, and there is the color. It is in the color Rose Water. This was just my bullet lipstick for the month. I really did like this. It's a really pretty color. Next, I have my Super Goop Defense Refresh Resetting Mist. This is and Setting Mist. The is in parentheses. I really, really like this. I actually am thinking about getting a full size of this once this is gone to put in my work bag over the summer because I work outside over the summer and this isn't super heavy. So I really like the Super Goop SPFs. They're really, really good. So this is definite keep. Next I have two products. I actually have the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in Suck It. I received that. Oh, this I purchased. Sorry, I'm getting really bad at this. Alright, this was from a Sephora play. This I purchased. This I received in a Boxy Charm. I really like this color. I love the Too Faced Melted Matte formula, and I like this color. And then with that, I had the ColourPop Lippie pencil in Hoopty, and that is just the liner that I was using with it. Really love the ColourPop Liquid Lips pencils. They're really, really, really good. I actually got the set at Christmas time. They had a big like cram box type set, and I think it had 40 of them in it, and I love them. Next, I have the Ilia Beauty Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 with niacinamide and squalene and hyaluronic acid. This was my foundation. I received this from Influencer to review. I love this. I was looking for a very nice sheer foundation so that I could wear every day, and this is it. The only reason it's not in there is because I'm testing out something else right now. In comparison to this, it's one of my old foundations, but I was just testing it out right now. But yes, I love, love, love this. Next is my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Eye Crayon. This is in the color In the Buff. This is my under eye concealer. This is my under eye eyeliner. I use this in my waterline. I love this. I just got out my other one because I hadn't used it in a while. So I actually purchased 3 more of the Marc Jacobs highliners. I'm actually starting a collection of them. I really like them. Next was my Pure eye base. That's what it looks like. This is not the thing it came in. It came in, I got that in a BoxyCharm. This was purchased. This was a Christmas gift. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and it was in a foil packet, and I hate foil packets, and I don't even understand because I've been using this forever. So I don't even know why you would put it in a foil packet because it lasts a really long time. Next, I have my Kat Von D Locket Setting Powder. I don't think this was from a Sephora play. I don't think it's Kat Von D anymore. I think it's KVD Beauty, and it's like Kindness, Vegan, Do Good, or something like that. I don't know. Not my favorite setting powder. I actually am going to pass this along. Next, for my bronzer, I was using the Wander Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo, and I was just using the Costa Ray bronzer. I really like this bronzer. It's very pretty. One of my favorites. See, it's just a really nice bronzer. I like the blush too. I just wasn't using that for blush. For blush, I was using the Natasha Denona. This was from a BoxyCharm. I was using the Natasha Denona. For blush, I was using the Natasha Denona Blush Duo in the color, in number 14. This has Tutu and Golden Corral in it. So I believe this is Tutu and this is Golden Corral, but I am not positive. Really, really like this. This was from a BoxyCharm. It's really, really nice. It's pretty. The blush just leaves like this really nice glow. The highlighter is not too heavy, but it's nice. I really enjoyed it. Next, for eyeshadow, I was using this. This was from I believe this was actually from a Boxy Premium. I only received the Boxy Premium once. This was also from the Boxy Premium. This is the Life's a Drag palette from Lunar Beauty. I loved this. This was probably like the biggest surprise out of the palette. I really, really enjoyed it. I will definitely be using this more. I like that I can get a neutral look, I can get a colorful look, I can get a little bit of both. It's just a really pretty palette. Next, from a BoxyCharm, I have the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. It's not my least favorite. It's just a regular mascara with a regular wand. Nothing bad to say, but nothing overly good either. For my concealer, I had my Pretty Vulgar concealer Undercover Concealer in Little White Lies. This was also from a BoxyCharm. This was the first complexion item I received from them, and it is a perfect match for my under eyes. I really like the formula. This is a great concealer. Next, from a Sephora play, was the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner in Intense Black. Again, nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, nothing to say bad about it. It's just a black liner. And last but not least, we have the Professional Primer from Benefit. I've already used this before and know that I like it. It's just, it was just a full size. I've never had the full size before. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Love, love, love it. So yes. All right. Now, into this month's choices. All right. So my bag is very big. It's clear, which is the reason that I have it. In case I like that I can throw extra things in it if I need to, say like brushes and stuff. It's just a really nice bag, even though it's really big, and most of my stuff all of my stuff fits in there without having to worry about it. So first, I'm going to talk about things that are always in there. All right, next I have some Stila Shimmer and Glows and Glitter and Glows. I have found that if I don't keep these in my everyday bag, I forget about them and I don't use them. So they are in there. They are always in there for that reason. I always have a pair of lashes and some glue in there. I always have my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel and Caramel in there, and actually I've just ordered a backup of this because I'm pretty sure this is getting empty. I always have my As If lip pencil. In case I go over my line, I can just redraw it because this is almost the same exact color as my lip, or as my face. Oh, I also always have the Ciat London Eye Lustre in there. It's another liquid eyeshadow that I like to keep in there all the time. I always have this Dream Lumi Touch from Maybelline in there for cut creases. I always have my Mark by Avon pencil sharpener in there. I always have my Clinique Take the Day Off in there for mistakes. And I always have my, I think it's Sills Booster XL mascara primer in there just in case I want to prime my eyelids as well. So when I was deciding what to pull out, I actually used a random number generator on all of my products to see which products to pull out. And I think I'm going to do this from now on. And I'm just going to keep out products that I've already had in there just so I can use all of my products, because I have found that I am not using some things and I really want to get using them. So the first thing was the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I don't have very much of this left. I really like this setting spray. I will repurchase it. I need to use it up. Next, I only have 2 eyelid primers at the moment. This is the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. I'm pretty sure this is empty. I think I'm just like scraping the barrel on this, so I will probably toss this when I am finished with it. I would repurchase this, but I have another primer coming, and I think I might be getting one in my BoxyCharm, but I'm not sure. Next, I didn't say whether I purchased that stuff or not. Oh well. Next, I have the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. I hadn't used this. I received it in a BoxyCharm, and I just hadn't used it. I'm glad that it's in there now. This is another thing that I always have. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. I don't have another under eye powder, so I always use this one. Next, I have my old-time favorite bronzer. This is my Butter Bronzer. I have hit pan in this. I will probably never use it up though, but I have hit pan in it. For sparkly lip gloss, I have the Victoria's Secret Get Glossed Lip Shine. There's no name on it, but it's a really pretty pink sparkly. I actually have it on top of my lipstick today. For days that I just want like a sheer wash of color, I actually have a couple tinted lip balms. This is the Smoochie's lip balm from CoverGirl. This is in the color Love Bug, and that's what it looks like. I didn't have one of those last month because I kind of forgot I had them until I was going through stuff. For my foundation this month, I have the Clinique Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF Evens and Corrects. This was my favorite foundation before the Ilia, so I'm just trying it again to see how I like it now compared to the Ilia. For my eyeshadow palette, I actually have 2. So when I was doing the random number thing, it picked the Butter London Natural Goddess palette. I actually have a review of this on my channel. I love this palette, but it only has the 2 mattes. And in order to make more than 2 looks, I had to pull in another palette. And I hadn't used this Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. And it's an all matte palette, except for it has 1 satin in it. So I figured this would be a great palette to pair with it. So I went ahead and I pulled this one out as well. Then I brought out the Ilia Midnight Express Clean Line Liquid Liner. Actually, I think Midnight Express might be the color. This is just a felt tip liquid liner. I received this from Influencer to review. I really like it. It is felt tip. I'm not really big on felt tip though. Next, for my mascara, I brought out the Butter London Power Up Mascara. This wand is kind of scary. Like, I was very frightened by this wand, and I have been using it, and I am actually pleasantly surprised with it. I really do like the formula, and I like the wand too. For my sparkly lip gloss, I grabbed the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Pumper in Tropical Shine. I love these Milani lip glosses, and I have quite a few of them, so I was like extra glad that I got this one. For concealer, I only have 2 concealers now. I decluttered some because they were getting weird. So I brought out the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Creme Brulee. Not a big fan of this concealer now that I'm using it again. It creases really bad under my eye. And I mean, I know I have wrinkles under my eye and they're going to crease no matter what, but it just seems like it creases more than the Pretty Vulgar does. For my matte liquid lipstick, I brought out the Nice Face liquid lipstick in the color Ruby. I got this off of Wish. It smells like coffee. It was one of the few that I actually kept because there were quite a few that I actually tossed because they smelled bad. But I brought it. I'm glad that I got this one because I don't use it very often because it's very orangey. So if I don't use it at all this month, it's either getting tossed or passed along. And for that one, I have the ColourPop Lippie pencil in Chichi. And that's what that looks like. Oh, this is another thing I always keep in here. This is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. I use this for inner corner highlight. I got this from a Sephora Play, and it's probably one of my favorite things I've ever gotten from a Sephora Play. It's just really, really, really good for an inner corner highlight. This is my other nude eyeliner that I use in my waterline. This is the Rimmel Scandalize in Nude. And as you can see, I've loved on it a lot. For my setting powder, I have a little sample of the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I love this. This is another thing that I received from Influencer to try, and this is a really, really nice powder. Like, I have used this and can't find a spot where I'm using too much, which I have a tendency to do. For my blush, I am using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette. It has, this is the light to medium palette. It has a contour and a blush in it, but I'm just using the blush. And the blush is in the shade, it doesn't say. Yeah, there's no shade name on this one. But I do really like this blush. It does kind of have a goldy shift to it. I'm wearing it today. That's my highlighter. It's not the blush, but. And last but not least, for highlighter, I am using the Aurora Glow Palette, or Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my oldest highlighting kit. I think this is my oldest highlighter. Maybe. I may have had some singles before this, but this was definitely my first high-end highlighter. And it has some funky colors in it. I'm actually wearing the purple one today. As you can see, I have a little lavender going on today, but I do really enjoy it. It's very glittery sometimes, but other than that, I think it's just a sentimental thing that I stick to it for. So yeah, that is all my products for my review and my Shop My Stash. If you like this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you've already given it a thumbs up and you would like to see more videos like this, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you've already subscribed and you would like to get a notification every time I post a video, then go ahead and hit the post notification icon. I hope to see you real soon in a new video. Take care and be well.